Hey, so this is John Huey, and this is the Uncomfort Zone. I'm coming to you from inside the 350Z. I never tell you where I'm coming from, but this is where I'm always doing my videos from. I do them from inside my Z, because that's what I feel when I'm feeling comfortable. This is my little piece of heaven. So anyway, the Uncomfort Zone is brought to you by Utopia.org and the Utopia Facebook page. No, the Black Utopia Facebook page. A little tongue-tied tonight. So anyway, I already restarted this one time. I'm not going to do it again. We're just going to deal with the errors and just keep on moving. So tonight I wanted to talk about something it's not necessarily uncomfortable. It's just something different. Hey, Jay, holler at you, bro. That's my boy Jay from the East Coast. I always got to shout him out. So anyway, as you see, I'm in a blue mood because I'm in my ride and I'm feeling blue right about now. So anyway, it is what it is. I want to talk about rap music that's going on today, and I'm gonna keep this is gonna be a short video, but you know, I grew up. I'm 46 years old in less than 2 weeks, so I grew up listening to the Sugar Hill Gang, them cats like that, Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, Third Base, EPMD, the D.O.C, NWA. I wasn't a Biggie Smalls fan. He had a couple hits. I wasn't a Tupac fan. He had a couple hits. But I'm not like, oh man, Tupac all this and Biggie all that. You can miss me with that, because to be honest with you, I give a damn. I don't care who the best is. Like, it means nothing to me, because my favorite is LL. That's my favorite. That's my boy right there. But that's my personal opinion. So I'm not saying he's the best lyricist, but I just like his flow. I like the way he did things, and his whole thing. When he came out with Radio, and and just listening to some of his stuff, the way he put his words together, and the way he flowed was different. It was like, he came hard, and the ladies liked him too, because he was nice on the eyes, one of the first, rappers that was, that came out that way. He had the love song and I Need Love, he had all of them. He did it all, then he turned to an actor. But I remember how, I don't know, some of you guys are kind of in this group, kind of young, and people out there, but how many of y'all, remember Crush Groove? When they're doing all these, and when LL comes in, and he comes in and he's wearing his Kango, and they hit the radio, and he hits a couple bars, and they're like, hey, all right, that was it. It was done. They was like, you signed, you good, sit. That's real spit right there, But nowadays, the rap that's out nowadays, I'm not gonna say all of it is whack, but and just like older generations, they didn't understand our rap music. They said they couldn't understand what was said. But when you start making up words, listen, cruising down the street in my 6'4". Now, that right there, simple, is plain. It's got it was about the beat. The music is about the beat now, but nowadays it'd be like, my 6'4", cruising the boulevard, cotton candy, 6'4", cotton candy, because I want some more, cotton candy, because she's a hoe, cotton candy is at the store. That's the type of stuff that they do nowadays. You put some auto-tune, I could be a rapper. And I ain't got no kind of skills and have no business being on the microphone. But, I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, really? I mean, you guys are, oh, man. Hey, but they got that new song, Panda. It's got a great beat. It's catchy as hell. I like that song. But then he's, whatever else he's doing, I don't understand what the brother's doing, what he's saying. I mean, the dude's like he's scatting, but not scatting. If you, especially the older folks, you know what I'm talking about when I mean scat. It's just straight garbage. I mean, I'm sorry, all these, then people coming out talking about I'm better than Tupac, I'm better than Biggie. Man, you miss me with that. That's some crack baby syndrome. Straight up. So I'm not saying, I mean, we got some good new artists out there. Everybody want to kill on Drake. Man, Drake got some talent, but his shit sound the same. A lot of these fools, a lot of them got a lot of talent, but they all sound the damn same. Where is the individuality? I mean, you had Ice Cube, who didn't sound like Dre, who didn't sound like Snoop Dogg, who didn't sound like the D.O.C, who didn't sound like Tupac, who didn't sound like EPMD. Come on, I mean, Dane and oh man, what's the other dude? Dane sounded like Slick Rick, and Slick Rick sounded like they kind of had that same kind of English. They wanted to sound like they was from England, had the flow, but their styles were different, but they had the same accent. I mean, other than that, they were different. And people want to go talk about Eminem. I can't. Eminem's got some skills, straight up. Ain't no joke about it. But if you really look deep off into what Eminem was all about, he bit a lot of his stuff. He bit his style from other people. And that's not to say that he's not good. He doesn't have talent. But where did it come from? He was coming up with some people, and I don't mean dudes in D12. He was coming up with some other people that had skills like him, and they sounded more like him than he sounded like him, And so where they at? They not around anymore, but he is. Why is it? I don't know. Maybe he know how to play the game or whatever. But, it is what it happens all the time. I hear stories. LL used to rap with somebody that was bananas, but LL was the one that blew up and the other dude didn't. I mean, it happens all the time. When you see somebody, they just, whatever. But my point is to this thing right here. Old school rap versus new school rap. Where do you fit? Where do you stand? There's some good new stuff. I mean, I like how the music is good. I can't, I'm not going to front. Music is good. But, give me my Adidas, walk through concert floors. Yeah, come on. Give me some stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm the king of rock. There is none higher. Come on. I mean, seriously, we could just go on, Rapper's Delight. I mean, I could go on and just pick out stuff. As soon as you hear it, you're like, oh, I know that. That was my song. I mean, and then, think about the stuff that was kind of, that kind of started with that, the singing there, like a PM Dawn when they came out, or Chubb Rock, but a young MC, straight up. I mean, there was so much, the Far Side, and Armand. I mean, there were so many rappers, AMG, Sugar Free. I mean, there's so much, that was out there, and that was just like, wow, they hit and they was gone, And now they got this new stuff. I mean, I be listening, and I was training somebody, and I was like, who is that? And she was like, you don't know what it is? I was like, nah, it sounds like such and such. I was like, no, that's such and such. And then we're going back and forth, and it turned out to be somebody completely different. Because everybody sounds the damn same. Where is the individuality? I'm serious. Why do you want to sound like, just because it's hot, you mean you gotta Mumble. Do you know what I said? Yeah, I don't either. But you put a beat to it, put some auto-tune on it, and that might be the next hit. Bring back Little John. I'm serious. Busta Rhymes. Rah, rah, rah. Come on. You mean, seriously. I'm going back to Cali. Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Nah, I don't think so. The original with LL, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, let's just, seriously, leaders of the old school. I'm like, where? Tribe Called Quest. Some real shit. Not this stuff that's out now. So when I went over my time, and this is John Huey in the Uncomfort Zone, coming to you from the Z. Blued out, because that's the way I roll. Brought to you by Blacktopia.org. And check us out on Blacktopia on our Facebook page. Yay, Jay, I'm hollering at you again. Hey, as always, the show is brought to you by the number. I'm going to just pick a random number. 385. And the color, fuchsia. Holla.